What up, good folk, good people? How's everybody doing? And welcome to St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. Yay! 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 Me and Willie up in here chilling on this Motivational Monday. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. There are several ways you can follow the show. We're on social media platforms such as Facebook. We also have a page on Facebook for our podcast, Who's to Blame. So it's Who's to Blame on Facebook. On Twitter, it's at W2B Dre Montez. Instagram, Who's to Blame the podcast as well. You can go to our website, www.dremontez.com, and hit that sponsor link on there. You get a list of the sponsors that we have for the show, as well as the ones that we have on here as well. As I mentioned to you last week, we have a new sponsor that has joined us on the show, St. Louis Best Moving. If you have any situations coming up where you are moving, you can hit these guys up. Definitely, they would take care of you. It's St. Louis Best Moving. You can contact them at 314-669-5971. And Rico and the crew would definitely take care of you. Again, welcome aboard and thank you so much to all of the magnificent sponsors that we have on the show, as well as I will be showing them to you throughout the show today. But I hope everyone had a great weekend. If you had a birthday over the weekend, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If something is going on today very positive for you, you know we got your thumbs up. You deserve it. New boss, new situation, got the keys, got the crib. You're on your path to progress. The whole keep attacking the process has been working for you. There you go. There you go. And you just had a great weekend, But not everybody has a great weekend. You have those trials and tribulations. You have those ups and downs and situations. But no matter what, we got you back right here. We got you back. We're in the house. We got you 10 hot. And if that doesn't work, reach out to our good friends here. Reach out to our good friends right here. TMS out there in Chesterfield with a South City office as well to serve you. Contact them today. All right. A lot of stuff went on over the weekend. But hey, it's Monday. We here, good folks. And if you're doing something today, out to lunch, enjoying the day, you're off today, you're taking time out of the day to tune in and listen, I appreciate you so much. High fives all across the board. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Oh, man, that felt good right there. That felt good. That felt good to you. Let's make sure all systems will go before we get into the show. Good folk and good people, as we always want to say. What's going on, good folk? All right. Make sure that we got everything in order out here. Make sure we cross-check this, carry the 2, move the 1 over there. You got to do all that stuff before you get out of the way. Those of you out there know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It gets to that point. You're like, wait a minute, did I do that right? Everything is right. All systems are go. Boom. We in there. We in the place to be now. Hey now. Coming in hot. Got you all served up and ready to go. There we go. All righty. Okay. If you're going out for lunch today, enjoy your lunch. If you're going out this evening for cocktails or a drink in the South City area, whether you're stopping at Friendly's at 3503 Roger Place, happy belated birthday to Rachel, by the way. Or if you're stopping off at Tower Pub on Morgan Ford, shout out to Lizzie. Shout out to Lizzie as well. Got to get those shout outs to those bartenders out there that are doing a phenomenal job. If you're a bartender, if you work in the service industry, you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. I tell you what I did not deserve was to capture on Saturday the Hall of Fame for the NFL. Hashtag PFHOF, Pro Football Hall of Fame. It was very, very enjoyable to watch. Didn't know I was going to get a chance to enjoy it into its whole entirety that way. But before that, because on Saturday, me and my man right here, we jumped on and did our college football show on Saturday. You can check that out every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We get down for about 3 hours and talk about college football. This past weekend, we talked about the Pac-12 and the Big 12. You can follow it if you have a Roku television. You can download that and stream it on there. It is the ASAP Network, All Sports, All Plays. Or you can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, out there for you. So check that out. So when I got done with this show on Saturday, I watched the Pro Football Hall of Fame induction. And I tell you what, I was blown away. Way to get in there, Tony Baselli. He has mighty the large family. Tony Baselli, the first Jacksonville Jaguar. First one. Big fellow. But that's not what got me. I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina, as many of you know. And I got to know that Carolina football team very, very damn well. That team was pretty damn cool. From the time they got there, the trials and tribulations of trying to win, trying to figure out football over NASCAR was very difficult times in Charlotte, North Carolina. But they got over the hump and they learned to appreciate the NFL and have wine while tailgating. Yeah, they used to drink wine at tailgating. They're gotten better now. But working at WFNZ Sports Radio 610 AM, that team came real cool with the radio station and the employees that worked there. Sam Mills, may he rest, was one of those dudes, man. There have been a handful of athletes that I have met and that are truly, genuinely nice. Just, that's them all the time. Reggie White was one of them, may rest. And Sam Mills is the other one. And Sam Mills' wife got up there and gave a phenomenal speech. A phenomenal speech. You're right. He embraced the city of Charlotte, and the city of Charlotte embrace Sam Mills as well. If you get a chance today on the Rewind, check out that NFL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I forgot about 49er Bryant Young. Totally forgot about Bryant Young. I totally forgot about this dude. This dude was a stud. He was a stud. I totally forgot about San Francisco 49er Bryant Young. I totally forgot about the dude. Totally forgot about him. Who else was on there? The best speech, hands down. Hands down, the best speech ever. Richard Seymour. Nailed it. Richard Seymour laid this speech out. I mean, his father's no longer with us, but his mom and the rest of his family, his kids, his siblings. This man gave a speech so moving that it was impactful to everyone that touched this man's life in the path to his process of becoming an NFL player. It was magnificent. He got to the point, the body language, the eye contact, the hand movement, the smile, the way he influxed his voice to get the people's attention. I'm telling you, Richard Seymour, you did a phenomenal job, brother. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Now I would have lost money on this one. I had the over-under on Dick Vermeil crying. I had him crying within 2 minutes. I had my timer on. As soon as he started talking, Dick Vermeil got that walk, got them shades on, got that Dick Vermeil smile. You know Dick Vermeil, not the winemaker, but the coach that will cry in a heartbeat because he loves the game. I did not know that Dick Vermeil won Coach of the Year at every level of football you can play. Pop Warner, middle school, high school, junior college, NFL. Every level, Dick Vermeil won Coach of the Year. He got past 2 minutes. I thought he was going to get emotional when he saw Harold Carmichael, the days of the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, the fans that booed Santa Claus, those people. Then I thought he was going to boo when he made eye contact with Kurt Warner and talked about Isaac Bruce. Didn't cry. Then it got to him thinking his wife, Carol. He paused for a minute, but still, he made the entire speech without shedding a tear. Dick Vermeil, job well done. Job well done. Job well done. If you didn't get a chance to capture that, check it out. It's not. Check it on out there for you, right? Check it on out. Check it out. A Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Great job, people. Great job. There was another great thing done on Saturday. There was a baseball game in town. The Yankees came to town, and on Saturday, if you went to that game on Saturday, you should give yourself a standing ovation. You should clap for yourself right now if you went to that game. If you did that right now, I don't care what you're doing. Maybe you like Nephew Kenny out there delivering mail. I want you to stop and clap. Whatever you did on Saturday, and you went to that game, clap. Clap. Applaud yourself. Thank you. 48,611 people attended the game. Way to behave yourself, Wash Ass. Way to behave yourself, downtown St. Louis. Way to show up and show out St. Louis Cardinals. I tell you one thing I want this morning to get the energy right. I want a Newt bar. Newt bar energy. That boy can eat. Newt bar energy. Newt bar. But that's not what got me on Saturday. What got me on Saturday, the score was 1-0. Go Cards. We know Yachty went to the mound. Talked to the pitcher. Ornato was there. Ornato heard what Yachty said. Just give me one good pitch. Got that one good pitch. That's not the other interesting thing about that game. The most interesting thing about that game to me, the Yankees had 2 hits. The Yankees had 2 hits. I was looking all over the internet for other people outside of St. Louis, Missouri, to be talking about what happened on Saturday. And boy, did I get my wish. Some are saying in baseball that was the most perfectly played baseball game they've seen in quite some time. The defense, the offense, the pitching, the coaching. We're going to give Saturday's officiating a little bit better than Sunday's officiating. But MLB officiating, we're going to talk. Y'all better answer the phone. I'm calling y'all as soon as I get done with this show. We got to talk about this officiating in Major League Baseball. It's a goddamn pandemic out there. It's a pandemic with the officiating. But back to Saturday. We 2-hit the Yankees and won 1-0. We 2-hit the Yankees and won 1-0. Newt bar energy. Get your Newt bar today. Newt bar. Get yours today. He's a special type of dude. Now, I don't know if this porn stash is going to catch on with the fans, but I think that Newt bar energy is coming soon from somebody. It was a job well played on Saturday, guys. Way to ball out. Way to ball out, Cardinals. I mean, that was 7 games in a row. 7 games in a row, quietly. And that whole run that Ornato hit, he stepped into a Slim Jim. He hit the square button on the controller. He swings that was a video game swing. Then yesterday, 12-9. My man DY of the Darren Yates Show invited me to the game yesterday. I turned him down. It was too hot for the brother when I went outside at about 10:30. I was like, oh, no, can't do it. Can't do it. But I watched the game with the crew at Franklin's. Shout out to the crew. Appreciate the invite. DY, Darren Yates Show. Check him out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. He's all over the place. We're going to bond together again and get together on the show again real soon. But watching that game yesterday, this Cardinal team Wayno didn't have the outing that we thought he would have. We put up 12 runs against the Yankees on Sunday, the pivotal game. Bring out the broom, boys. Bring out the broom. Sweep. Sweep it on up. Sweep it on up. I kept saying yesterday, has anybody seen the broom? Poor Lizzie kept saying, what did you spill, Dre? I didn't spill a thing. Them Cardinals handled their business. Okay, we're going to take a short break here, and we're going to come back, and we're going to have some words about this officiating out here that's getting out of hand. Be right back. Word from my sponsor. Be right back. Right back.
Mountain man's as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
Hey, good people. We are back. It is Motivational Monday. Welcome to St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. I'm your boy, Dre Montez. Thank you again to all the good folks that had that phenomenal weekend. Shout out to you. If you're just tuning in, we talked a little bit about Saturday's Hall of Fame induction ceremony of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Check it out. Outstanding job. And we just got done discussing what the Cardinals did on Saturday. Record attendance crowd and phenomenal game. Cardinals won 1-0, but they too hit the Yankees. Nuke bar. And then on yesterday, Cardinals won 12-9. But yesterday's game led to another discussion that I think everyone had this morning at a water cooler, at the gas station, paying for that high-ass gas, or at the coffee place. But somebody was talking about it somewhere. Major League Baseball officiating, the umpires. We've been through this over and over again. When they show the digital layout on television, what a strike zone is. Then they show us in a detailed diagram on television, showing us where the ball went, if it was a ball or a strike. Pretty much shows up the umpire that they're not that good. They don't know what they're calling. Then they thought about getting a robot. We're going to test this robot theory out to help speed up the game. What was that yesterday? It was 4 hours and 25 minutes for a ball game. But this officiating, how can we get better? How can we get better? I mean, yesterday, clearly, something was wrong. When both sides are saying the same thing about the same guy, when both fan bases, Yankee fans and Cardinal fans, were saying the same thing, he pretty much made the game a look at me moment. I know you're not here for the Yankees or the Cardinals. You're here to see the home plate umpire take control of this game. They tried to do it Friday, but we didn't get out of hand with it. Saturday, we just let the pitching do the talking. But yesterday, it's like he wanted to call the commissioner and said, you see this shit? Do you see this shit? Has the commissioner and the umpire, who's ever in charge of the umpires, have those two watched the game together? I want them to sit at the damn game in the box or right behind home plate. Give me some green seats. I want you to be there in action. I want you to see how your children are behaving, meaning your umpires. There's no way it should be that inconsistent. I'm legally blind, and I knew a couple of those pitches was not a strike, and vice versa. That's not a ball. Ball went right down the middle in the eighth inning, right down the damn middle in the eighth inning. This man said, ball. How? In my days of playing competitive softball, umpires would try to do that, try to take the game take the fun out of the game and take over the game because they're in their feelings. Okay? And that's what's going on to me in Major League Baseball. He didn't want to be outdone, outshined by Wayno, Yachty, and Mama That Man again, and the New York Yankees. Not up in here. Not up in here. This umpire tried to kill our Sunday soul by making these idiotic, asinine calls behind home plate. I mean, where's the homework in this? They say all these officials in the NFL, they do homework. They get report cards. They say the same thing about the guys in the NHL, the guys in the NBA. But we see this time in, season out, day after day, game after game, horrible officiating. At some point, you got to believe the players, the managers, and the fans. We all can't be wrong. There's no way possible all of us wrong. No way possible. I refuse to believe that. I need a rebuttal from the commissioner's office, the umpire association. Somebody needs to speak up. We've let this go for too many years, Major League Baseball. The ball is now in your court, so to speak. The ball is in your court. We can do better, Major League Baseball. You can do better. We deserve better as fans. If you're going to pay these players all this money, put these games on all these damn streaming services, at least give us some proper officiating. You're going to get some things wrong, but when it's that obvious, come on now. Come on. Come on. You tripping. Real talk. Major League Baseball umpires, you guys have got to do better. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. It's embarrassing to watch and to see. It really is. But I tell you what is fun to see. This game, pickleball. First time I ever saw it and heard of it, I was in Oklahoma. Shout out to Oklahoma City. Shout out to the people, the good folk of Oklahoma City. Shout out to them. By the way, if you're getting some windows done, you can check out my folks here. Check them on out right there in the Oklahoma and Texas area. They got you. Reach on out to them. Reach on out to them today. Well, the first time I heard about pickleball, I was in Oklahoma City. And I actually went to the bar. And I could not believe what I saw. I could not believe what I saw. It was 10:30 in the morning. This place was fucking packed. It is the fastest growing sport. It started in 1965 by a couple of dads giving their kids some shit to do. And they created this game. Pickleball. Started in 1965. 5 million people are playing this game. 5 million people have picked up this game. It has gotten to the point some schools have it in their curriculum for a gym activity. I'm going to say that one more time. This game, pickleball, is in some schools now in the curriculum of gym, where you learn how to play pickleball at school. Hamburger. I haven't seen it all. I didn't see. You can do anything out here. If somebody can see it and understand it and do it, let's go. And they say if you've never played the game, all you need is a half hour. All you need is a half hour. There it is right there. Don't say I ain't tell you that. I try to give you a little bit of information every now and then. I try to give you a little bit of information. Like, for instance, I found out yesterday as well. Thank you, CBS Sunday Morning. But I found out about Blockbuster and Netflix. How Blockbuster missed out on all this money because of the late fees. They were making too much money off of the late fees. They didn't want to get involved in no subscribing service because of the 12% revenue they were making off of late fees. Hamburger. The things you know or don't know. Speaking of streaming services, do you find yourself in a situation where you are battling between the streaming services? Meaning you watching a program here, you got Hulu, Netflix, Freevee, Tubi, HBO Max, Showtime streaming service. You got all these different Apple TV. I mean, you're all over the place. I mean, you have to have a schedule on the days your shows come on that you want to check out, like boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's chaotic out there. There's some good shows out there on each of these streaming services out there. I used to have a favorite, but Freevee has some shows and movies that we done totally forgot about. If you haven't checked out Freevee yet, I'm telling you, Freevee and Tubi are my two favorite old school throwback. Oh shit, I forgot about that show and that movie. It's pretty good. For you trivia people out there, if you host trivia shows, you should check out Tubi and Freevee for some content and questions for your trivia if you host any type of trivia that deals with movies and television. Apple TV is showing out. Apple TV is showing up and showing out. I'm telling you, The Bear, Loot, Surface, they got some shows on there. They got some shows on there. Real talk. Check it out if you get a chance at Apple TV. HBO Max. We already know my number one new favorite show on there. Rap shit. I can't say enough about Issa Rae. This girl is on fire. She is on fire. Issa Rae is a young lady, sister girl from Insecure. Not the song, the hit HBO Max show. Check it out. Issa Rae. But rap shit, I done told 11 people about this damn show. So check that out as well. And Showtime, clowning, all kind of shows. Oh man, I told y'all about P-Valley. I told y'all about P-Valley 2 years ago. I told y'all about that show 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Speaking of 2 years ago, these dogs that we have, these canines that we fall in love with, I mean, whether it's the name, the bark, the smell, the love you get from a dog, it's just something, it's indescribable if you're a dog lover, you have your dog. After having a miniature pinscher for more than 15 years, Espen, my beloved baby, passed away 2 years ago today. So I'm not sad about it. I'm just thinking about the great times, the walks, the conversations, the trips that she went on, getting in the water, going swimming, being on a boat, being on a plane, being in the ocean. She traveled like a motherfucker. I swear that dog went everywhere. If she could have wrote a book, you'd be amazed. I may write a book under the pseudonym Espen, writing a book for dogs, by a dog, written by a human. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. So I'm just going to think about all the good things today about Espen. So if you're having your dog today, you're with your dog today, have a great dog day afternoon with your favorite canine unit out there. But Espen, I'm going to watch our favorite movie today, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. We used to go to McDonald's. I would eat a Big Mac meal and she would get a Happy Meal, and we would sit outside on the bench outside and I would feed her her Happy Meal piece by piece, and I eat my Big Mac. Oh man, those were the days and the times right there of sharing a McDonald's meal with your favorite dog. Espen, my girl. Hey, man. Hey. All right, one more thing before we get out of here. Do you feel like the older you get, the creepier you getting sexually? I mean, you think back when you were 18. All right, that's like the normalcy of sex out there. 21, all right. 25, all right. 30, okay. 35, all right. Now, 35, you probably saying, look, it's just some shit I ain't gonna do. I ain't trying that shit. You know, I'm talking to the men and women out there. You know, then you turn 40, you're like, oh, I try anything once. You try something. 45, I pretty much gonna stay in my damn lane. Then you turn 50 and you say to yourself, why am I trying this shit now? These TV shows that I watch, and the women are older, the men are older, and they're trying new things sexually, and they're having these discussions like, I never thought about this in my younger years. I thought it was nasty, disgusting. I thought a person would be sick to try that. But now I'm like, I am Okay, I'm into this shit now. What is going on? What is going on? It seems as though the older you get, I think you get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more secure in your own feelings and your own surroundings and your body and technique. You know what you willing, can, and will do, or how far will you go? By the time you get 50, all that shit is out the window. It's gone. These shows and documentaries I'm watching, and these people at my age, and they're going through this, I'm like, you mean to tell me this shit never ends? The things you go through between the age of 14 to 18, 18 to 21, 21 to 25, 25 to 30, 35 to 40 and up, it never changes. It's still the same. It's amazing out there. The things you find out and learn, and we talk about and discuss here on Montez at Midday. Tell you about the week that we have coming up here. On Wednesday's show, got a local music guest coming on. I think we're going to seal the deal. They want to seal the deal on that today. Got that coming up on Wednesday as well. We got a new podcast episode coming up. You know, these folks always asking me, Dre, how can I listen to your podcast? It's real simple. You go to SoundCloud, go to iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. You can get it all on there. Or you can just go to the Who's to Blame page, and I share the link on there when I do a show. I always post the audio clip of that show, what I do, because we have episode 487 coming up this Wednesday. So you can watch the live show if you go to our page, Who's to Blame on Facebook. We do a live video for that on Wednesday, as well as on Twitter at W2B Dre Montez and YouTube Dre Montez. But visit the website today. Check that website out, DreMontez.com. And before we get out of here one more time, got to thank all of the wonderful sponsors. Again, thank you guys so much. You're the best. You're rocking it on out. Already in the building. You know how we do. You know how we do. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody. Who else we got on here? We got to thank all these people. We got to thank them all. We got to thank all these people. Where the rest of them at? Boom. Just thank all the people. Thank you. Much appreciated. Again, welcome to the team. St. Louis Best Moving, 314-669-5971. Hit them up. And if you're out and about today, don't forget to go visit my girl, Lizzie, up at Tower Pub. Don't forget to go up to Tower Pub. That's homegirl, but she was on her dancing. There it is right there. But guys, thank you so much again for tuning to today's show. Wait a minute. What was that right there? Boom. Don't forget to check out Friendlies as well. Good folks, good people. Boom, 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 boom. And that's it right there. And I think we're going to check out Lizzie up there at Tower Pub. She will be there. Get you a hot dog. Chill out today. Get on that patio. And don't forget they got an Airbnb upstairs too to take care of the people, other people, for the people, by the people, other people, with the people. Tell you what, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys get on with your day. Enjoy the moment, the music, and the people. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to get on up out of here. We up out of here, folks. We out of here for sure. On my mama. I keep it 100. Already in the building. Already in the building. Peace, y'all. I'll holler at y'all next time. See you Wednesday. And we out.